And welcome back, everyone, to the adventures of the Stradiva OwOnomancy.
God damn it.
Uh, yeah, you gonna
Just letting
control
that
the
simmer.
dragon with your onomancy? Woo-woo.
Alright, it was great playing with you guys. I had a blast. I'm gonna go. No, I'm just sorry.
Just like slaps her knees, like, well.
Oh no, you've got my twoo name.
Oh no.
His true name is RAR XD.
Oh no.
Wow, it's quite a horde you've got there. Anyway, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, off
Welcome
to a
back,
great
everyone.
start.
Yeah. I'm happy to be back. Let me put on some music.
Why is that the recent meme? I've seen that popping up online now. It's like a boomerang. I saw it go away a long time ago, and it's swinging back to smack me in the face.
I see it pop up all the time. So, as last we left off, let's see. Last time we actually played the Stradiva game, you guys awoke and docked in Waterdeep. You bought up all the holy water and diamonds. Cleric of Torm told you about Eltergard, a kingdom with two sons in the south that prides itself on its piety. Manasa, recalling that she once got a glimpse of the kingdom from the air, transports the party via plants to a forest nearby. They travel by foot to the nearest civilization, Fort Morninglord, being escorted part of the way by a platoon of Hell Riders.
And that took us like 2 days.
That's right, yep. Spending the night, you took a ferry in the morning across the river and walked the rest of the way to El Turiel, the capital. Buying up a large sum of holy water, you filled a barrel with it and diamonds, and Manasa, true resurrected Liston using his remaining ashes. Having put the party back together, they teleport to the Golden Hour Bazaar. Liston starts brewing a clone of himself as Manasa and Meat read about Caraptus. They all determine that Caraptus' phylactery must be a chalice, and that he probably keeps it nearby. They decide that this is a good time to take care of some personal business, and that they should reconvene in 4 months. 4 months have elapsed since then. And what is the... how does everybody get back together? What's the process that happens?
Question: have I made some sort of breakthrough in onomancy that I think, after the 4 months of studying, do I feel like I've reached some sort of goal?
You have made considerable progress. This is progress that only a wizard who could teleport around, gathering as much information, who's well connected, who's mastered 9th level, or casting spells of the 9th circle. You are an extremely powerful wizard, and you have tons of resources. And still, just the information that you could get your hands on through 4 months, like I said, you've made progress. I'm being told that was too much ego boosting. Sorry. You have made progress. You have gotten to the point where you can pronounce and dictate true names. You can memorize them. You essentially know the language, the root of this dead language, words of creation. And you have been studying to try to make a breakthrough on how to apply it to your spell craft. Like, being able to speak a true name by itself is power. it's not a lot. You know, there's ways to utilize true names to get the most out of them. But even just speaking somebody's true name to them gives you power over them in a way. But to dive into that deepest, you're like right on the verge of a breakthrough, and you've run out of research materials, and there's just something that would get you to the next step. And I'll tell you what that next step will do for you, so you can think about it once you get there. I'll allow you to choose one school of spellcasting. You know, enchantment, transmutation, evocation, stuff like that. You pick your one school, and you will be able to essentially apply, if you know something's true name, you'll be able to apply this effect to any school or any spell of that school that you cast on the subject, being able to utilize their true name against them.
Okay. Well, with that in mind, I feel like if it was up to Liston, he would definitely do enchantment. But under the circumstances, it's got to be divination, finding the young dragon. So.
Yeah, divination, perfect. Got it. Yeah, you know, it's a hard choice. You know, divination, being able to find out information about the target. You know, conjuration, being able to summon them. You know, being able to break through things like that. Enchantment, obviously, being able to make them do what you want them to do. Transmutation, turning them into stuff. It's all, you know, there's so many good ways you could use it. But yeah, so with that being said, what do you guys, how do you guys come back together?
So I would probably. So you said I'm not quite complete, or
Not yet. You're just like, I need something.
Okay.
I need some more information. I've exhausted all my resources. I have no idea where else I could go. Well, you have one idea that you've been probably putting off that wasn't definitely was not your first choice.
Does he feel weird because he was reborn in holy water as a tiefling?
Were you reborn as a tiefling?
I don't think so.
I don't remember that part either. To be
No,
honest.
Oh, okay.
Manasa used a true resurrection, which
Yeah.
just
Okay.
brought him back as he was
Oh, for some reason I thought he was part tiefling.
Nope. No,
Okay.
that was kind of an effect of the hells.
Oh,
you
that's
guys being
right.
There, yeah.
I don't know. What would that be? One thing be? I mean, I do want to send a sending and be like, I'm right there to the group. I'm like so close, but I need just a little more research. I would probably speak with Corvage about this OwOnomancy and divination, and see if he has any suggestions.
Yeah, I imagine that you've done that
Okay.
in this process.
Gotcha.
And you've gotten everything that he knows about it, which admittedly was not very much. Definitely not his area of expertise.
Okay.
Pretty much the only source that you haven't tapped is the is Pontilex Lethico, the annoyingly out of it supposed onomancer that you tried to contact once before against your will.
Okay. Did I get my gemstone back? Oh, so I think they have returned with the gemstone.
Yeah.
Was this in the beginning or?
Me would have brought the gemstone with him once everybody
It would have
came back together.
been probably no more than a few weeks after the start of the downtime.
Okay.
Enough time for them to have gotten everybody together and gotten everybody on board. And
Can I add that
Cyllenic.
to my inventory?
Yes, you can.
And then it was worth how much?
I forgot. I sent it to you.
It was, and we changed it to 500. Oh, was it 25,000 actually?
It was. I think it was 1,000 per CR now.
But the one you gave me was 25,000, I believe.
Oh, yes.
But
It was
yeah,
25,000.
and then you
Yep.
also changed it to the CR. So up
Yeah.
to 25 CR is basically what we're.
Yeah.
I hope that one does it because I don't know if they'll come back in one piece next time we send them on something like that.
Okay, which gives me 4 gemstones actually. I have one for something of 14 CR. Wait, 500 per CR. Or
1,000
no,
per CR.
1,000 per CR. Okay, so
Yeah, it used to be 500 per hit dice, but that makes it, interestingly enough, that right there, that rule based on hit dice makes it harder to imprison smaller people and easier to imprison larger creatures.
okay. Are you is there a, do I know as a listen of a way to transmute gemstones together and increase their value? Like say I have a bunch of small ones.
Seems like an alchemy thing.
Make an intelligence check
Okay. Come on, be smart.
or Arcana.
Oh, give me that option. What's the first roll? A 5?
All right, it was yeah. So you
22.
had a 20.
Oh, I rolled a 9. That's right.
Yeah.
So 9.
So yeah, your yeah, plus your proficiency would have been 20. Yeah, you've heard of the spell Fabricate before? You think you might be able to do it with that?
Okay.
Maybe. I'll have to look at it. I'll have to look at the spells Fabricate. We'll talk about that
Okay.
after.
I will send a sending to meet Manasa and Galovar. Because assuming that they're all where they were last time, where everybody is in the their like home area.
Yeah, where are you, Manasa?
I would probably be either hanging out on my boat or working in my orchard.
Okay. So I said I'll probably ask them to meet. Oh, I guess I would ask them to meet me here, or I'd ask Manasa to meet at the Golden Hour Bazaar in my office. And then meet. I would tell him that I can come get him. And then.
Where's Meat at?
Oh, and I would tell.
Oh, he would probably. Well, would he have already brought the gem back, or would he be bringing it back now?
You could have let somebody else transport it. You could have transported it yourself because it's pretty,
Yeah, he might have just sent it ahead then with like a trusted set of guards, and basically like stayed back to take care of some business while he was there. So he'd still be in the marsh then.
Yeah. There's been a lot of things in the marsh going on that have required your attention, and you've done a lot of work. You've been very busy in these last 4 months, kind of
Tensions building
stabilizing
between
things.
Yeah, tensions building between those that are embracing the outside like influence of culture and everything, and then those that are trying to go back to the old ways.
Yeah, yeah, smoothing things out with everybody.
Yeah.
Galavar, where have you been? Where are you at this point?
At this point, Silverine.
Okay.
I just realized that's kind of like the Imperials versus Stormcloaks thing.
Yeah, so Liston sends the 3 of you. Sending Manasa, you can make it on your own.
I think I would also tell Manasa to grab meat on our way because I wouldn't have the resources to jump around that much. But I would tell Galavar if he could track down Argrol, and I will be there in the evening to retrieve him.
Yeah, Argrol, where are you at this point?
I'd probably just be at Anzin's house and having bounced back and forth between Anzin's and the animal sanctuaries.
You guys have been having a great time together. He's come and checked out your animal sanctuaries. He loves it. He he has a good old time petting some of the animals.
Nice, Dad.
That's cute.
What were you gonna say, Meat?
I was gonna ask, how difficult is it to install like a teleportation circle in a place?
It takes
1
a
year.
year of casting every single day.
Oh,
Yeah, 1 year every day.
I want one on the ship, but I have not had time to get around to it.
Can you hire somebody?
So-
Yeah, I think, but that would be...
wait, so you literally have to have somebody there casting a spell once a day for a year in order for it to become a thing?
A 5th
Yep.
level spell. So
Oh,
they've
damn.
got to at least be a 9th level wizard, usually.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And it costs you what, 50 gold pieces every cast?
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
believe
God.
so.
Okay, so it's a big
yeah, that's-
undertaking.
There's a reason that there aren't very many of them.
Yeah.
It's pretty much only places that can afford to pay somebody to do that every single day for a long time. And yeah, you probably could find somebody to do that, but it's
Jesus,
probably going to
that's
cost you.
18,250 gold in total. If you're casting, and it costs like 50 gold a day for 365 days.
Yeah.
Wait, is the
whatever
calendar
wizard.
here the same? Like, still 365?
It is
120? Or no, how long is a month?
it's 360 actually.
Oh, 360.
Okay.
Yeah, they simplified it down. It's 30 days a month. There is a
Oh, so 18,000 even would basically be the amount that would cost.
there actually is a leap day once every 4 years, which is shield meet.
So that would just be 18,000 just for the cost of the spells, right? Let alone
Yeah.
paying someone
Yeah.
to
Let
do
alone
it?
paying
That would
somebody to
just
do
be
it.
for the base cost of the spells. Okay, maybe I won't worry about installing a
Well,
teleportation circle there right now.
Where are you trying to install one at?
I would say it probably want to undergo a project of creating a centralized building, kind of like shared by all of the different clans, and have that be like the government essentially that like presides out of that in the marsh,
Okay.
and then have
I'll
that
do it
like
for you.
circle there.
But I'm
Well,
gonna
here's the thing. You have a wizard at your disposal.
who needs money. So if you're
But-
willing to,
No, I mean, you have Hizzard,
oh,
the
well,
lizard
yeah,
wizard.
that works.
Is he able to do that though? I don't know. Is he that skilled?
Yeah, actually, if you were to ask him, he would he could do that.
Or
He
I could
does-
also have Liston train him how to do it, so he's doing it right, and I'm not just spending $18,000 to find, or like 18,000 gold a year to find out he did it wrong.
He may not necessarily have the spell, but he could
Right.
learn it, and yes, he could learn it from Liston if that was
Okay.
what you guys wanted to do. But he brings up problems. Essentially, the biggest problem, aside from the cost and the time and the commitment for something like that, is the security issues. Is that anybody that knows the appropriate runes of that circle can teleport there, whenever, using teleportation circle, which is a relatively low level magic for being able to go across
Gotcha.
the world. You can also get there via plane shifts, can take you right to a teleportation circle or teleport.
Oh.
It's very convenient for getting there, which is also somewhat of a security issue. So there's something, it's something to think about.
Gotcha.
But he's willing to do it if the chief of the marsh wants it done.
I'll have to mull it over then, because I didn't think of that aspect of it. I thought you'd have to visit the place to actually get the runes.
You would, or you'd have to have,
A spy.
yeah, somebody would have had to have gained that information somehow.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to mull that over and consider it. I was just kind of curious, like, this would be really handy. That way people don't have to come get me every time I'm doing my duty.
Would you put it in a gamma, or would you put it? Would you build like
It
a
would
new
be,
capital?
it'd be a capital for the marsh. So it'd be like a new town that is just purpose built to allow delegates from each uh, like clan or town to actually send somebody there, so that they could rule in unison instead of just kind of existing around each other, quote unquote, unified.
Definitely. Sounds like a worthwhile endeavor.
Yeah, or at least
So
it'd be in lockstep.
where on the map do you think you would do it?
Central
Well,
location.
need to be a central location. Wait, where am I?
I mean, the central location's in the middle of the marsh.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
No, I was looking
I was
at the
wondering.
High Moor, not the Marsh of Chalimbra. I was like,
River
wait, where did the towns go? Well, so the Varanus is in the center of the marsh, but it's not the center between the different villages. Although I guess if it was located, yeah, I'd want it essentially to be like in the very center between the different villages at
Yeah.
relatively equal distance, so that they could each get to it without there seeming to be a favoritism of any of them.
So would you have to like, in order to build a city, would you have to like build up the land in the middle of the marsh to have dry land?
Yeah, there would
For the
have to
new
be a
little-
big undertaking of like creating, basically. It would look like a floating city.
Because I mean, I
Like
can do
more
that.
like a keep, really.
I can
Ooh.
raise the land.
I mean, yeah, if you wanna help with the project, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
And then it
that's-
could just like do it specifically to where it's all built out to the like furthest points on it, so it literally just looks like a floating like city or keep, essentially.
Yeah. And if you want to consider the security aspects, the fact that it could be completely surrounded by like a moat type thing where people can
Mhm.
easily get into that little area, but then in order to get out of that area, they would still have to go through guards or whatever.
Yeah, and I mean it would be guarded. Like even if somebody does figure out how to get in there, realistically, if it's isolated from the rest of the towns, they can't just pop up and invade a town or something like that. They would pop
Yeah.
up in this official building surrounded by heavily armed lizard folk that are looking for something to do, and stabbing an intruder is absolutely the top of their list.
Yeah. As you've seen with the House of Knowledge has a teleportation circle in Neverwinter, and it's always guarded.
Mhm.
So yeah, exactly.
And I imagine the people of the marsh would be a lot happier having people inbound like show up in a designated spot and not just walking out of trees nearby scaring them half to death like we have several times.
Another fun thing about a moat around a lizard folk town is that it would not be a big deal for lizard folk, but would be a big deal for most people.
Yeah, it'd be like, I'll escape from them in the moat, and meanwhile the lizard folk are just like motorboating straight through it.
Alligators through the water.
Came to the wrong neighborhood. Yeah, no, it'd work. That'd actually be really advantageous.
So you guys, you do all your teleporting around, you're walking through plants and everything, and where do you all meet up at?
Well, he told us to meet at the Golden Hour Bazaar, right?
That's right. Okay, so you all end up in the Golden Hour Bazaar. You all see each other. It's been 4 months, and yeah. Do you guys talk about what you've done with each other?
I would, I guess, once meat arrived, thank him for the retrieval of the gemstone and sanctioning that. It'll help very much.
I mean, to just point out that it's more so that the warriors that wanted to go on the journey to prove themselves would have been thanking him. There's a lot of now that there's a lot less strife and war in the marsh. There's a lot of bored soldiers looking for things to do.
Well, if you see these soldiers, give them my thanks.
Will do.
Oh, and I feel I am right on the cusp of a breakthrough. in Onomancy, by the way. You still remember the true name for your young dragon?
I do.
Excellent. And we will we'll need that eventually. But first, we do need to find Pontolix.
Need to find what?
The Onomancer.
Oh, okay. Oh, the one that we reached out to, and he went, "Oh, what's that?"
Yeah, and he just like didn't. I remember him now.
Pontolix Lethico, the guy that we're all probably going to collectively take turns kicking in the nuts for wasting our goddamn time.
Ooh,
Yes, I think he's gonna annoy us.
my chili is done. If y'all want to talk, you can. Like,
I mean, yeah, if you want to put us on break or whatever.
okay, I can do that.
All right, and we're gonna take a quick break. And we're back. As far as I know. So yeah, what are you guys going to do now?
Maybe we should reach out to the uh librarian study guy to see if he has found any more information on Pontilex.
I'll send that guy ascending.
Okay.
And
This is the guy that told you about Pontilex.
yeah.
And this is the guy who you like found out some of his personal secrets, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What do you send? What's your sending?
Let's say this is Liston. We haven't spoken in 4 months. I was curious as to what your best estimate on the location of Pontilex would be.
Oh, yes, Liston, I remember meeting with you. I hope you are doing well. I do not know where Pontilex Lethico is. That's it.
I would relay this back to the group.
Right.
We had a general location of where he was the last time, right? But it's nowhere we've ever been anywhere near.
Well, there's a bar or something. But yeah, I think it's somewhere we haven't really been.
I remember it's on like the other side of Anarok, isn't it?
Yeah, the last you heard he was in the Dale Lands.
Now, we did go to Anarok, right? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah,
Anarosh?
something like
And
that.
So I would be, and there was a tree right in front of that one place, wasn't there? Or was there not?
No, it's like desert. There's
Okay.
actually eerily, there's like nothing that grows out there.
Did Liston get anything we could teleport to out there?
I picked up a rock when we went there.
That's where the MS. Wait, no.
Yeah, the MSB or
Yeah.
whatever it was.
How did we get out there originally? We teleported into the middle of the desert for some reason. I don't know if we did it on accident
Well, I think
or
there-
what,
wasn't
but we had to
there a
go find
circle
it.
out there?
Oh yeah, there was a
Teleportation
circle.
I think there's a circle outside their pyramid.
Yeah, it's like really far away, so we had to like walk to it.
Yeah, the MIP teleported you out there.
So would you be able to teleport us to that circle, Liston?
Yeah, I still remember the runes.
Because I'm just saying, if we're going to go to the Dale Lands, that's the closest we've ever been.
But yeah,
Oh.
that was.
Are we gonna die by like going through that desert? Because there's a lot of desert between that point and the
I
Dale
can
Lands.
get us
That's
even
true.
closer.
Oh.
We just to reduce the mist distance. It would be good to get as close as possible. So if we go to the desert, to that teleportation circle, I can try to get us even closer. But there's some risk involved. We won't be further away, which is the good part. We'll be closer, but we might not be exactly where we want to be. And if everybody is okay, then we can go now.
What's the worst that can happen?
I'm okay with it.
We might want to get some supplies together for, you know, like
We
water
should.
and
I don't have any
water.
Yeah,
More water.
water's good.
There's a forest out there.
I would also
Meat's
like
just
to
cringing
get-
about how dry it's gonna be.
I need some healing potions too. I don't have any anymore.
Yeah, locally.
Go to the GHB. I will shop locally.
All right. Yeah, you find You find some lesser healing potions. You find some healing potions that are definitely not healing potions, that are being pawned off as healing potions. And you find, let's see. You find
Wait,
three.
you said people are have fake healing potions?
You did find somebody with what you believe to be fake healing potions.
I'm gonna make a scene.
You're gonna make a scene about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
just like identify it, and act, or yeah, I'm gonna identify it first, and then be like, if there is no magical qualities, I'm gonna be like, you know who I am?
No, sir.
You're in my
I
bazaar,
can't believe you don't know who he is.
and you're selling product that is fake.
Well,
If you'd like to keep your shop
he
open,
just turns around and just runs. Frieza just like out of nowhere just kind of sticks a foot out, and he just like trips and like eats shit.
Uh,
or Indris.
Or yeah, sorry, Indris.
That'd be nuts if Breeza was there.
Yeah, no. Frieza's got other shit going on.
But,
Yeah, Indris just like, and then like, and she's just like eating like some kind of like Underdark version of an apple. And she kind of walks away, and your guards like run over and like pick this person up, and like drag
she's
him
a
off.
scary lady.
Well, he's got a stall of free stuff now, so I guess have at it. And figured might be useless stuff, but
Yeah, he's got there's a lot of the stuff is like super counterfeit. It's like worthless, but you do find a few you find 3 actual greater healing potions in there.
oh, nice. Does anybody need potions?
I don't generally use them. I usually just use my spells.
I don't really have a problem with dying.
Who do I have?
I mean, I will use
Couldn't be.
healing potions every once in a while, so
I'll
I might be interested.
I'll toss one of them to Argrel, and then I'll
Cool.
keep the other 2 for myself.
I've got 3 superior potions I've been holding on to.
What is greater? Does somebody remember the math?
4d4 plus 4.
That's a lot of health for me, guys. 4d4 plus 4. Oh my god.
And take them.
A superior would get me back to full after one, no matter.
You
what.
see, you can use greater healing potions. Me, I need the chug jug.
Yeah. Me and Meat need the.
Yeah, like Meat and
Yes,
Argral
those
are
are
just
awesome.
like downing a full like jug of Kool-Aid, like a gallon, for like the healing potions, just because we need that much.
Heal aid.
Oh yeah.
How many hit points do you guys have?
176 for me, and
I have
higher for
180.
me. Yeah.
I have 193.
Oh my god.
Wow. What?
She's our tank.
Yeah,
What?
I really am kind of the tank because I have the most hit points and I can heal myself, so I can
Oh.
just take the hits and keep taking them.
Hurry, Manasa, block with your face.
You just grab Manasa,
Yeah,
like, put her up.
Meat has her like on his arm as like a shield.
I have
man.
98.
Oh my god,
All right,
Little shrimpy.
Noodle Gang, let's go.
I have almost double yours listed.
Wow,
That's crazy.
Okay.
double the mass, half the size.
Anything else we need? Yeah, water. I mean,
Yeah.
Don't we have 2 bags of holding?
yeah.
We can put
So-
one inside the other to make more space.
No, I was thinking if we give one to someone here, and they can, because it connects to ours, right?
Yeah, my clone's here. My clone can just do all this.
So I'm saying like he can just put water in the bag like a couple times a day.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna be like, open the bag and send a sending. Hey, we need water, and then just like a torrential flow comes spraying out.
I have an alchemy jug, and I can
Alchemy
produce
jug.
8 gallons of fresh water a day.
8
Well, that
gallons is actually plenty of water for
Yeah, that would be
like a
enough
small
for
group of
us, yeah.
people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind. We're good on water. We don't need to carry that much. It's just food. We'll need food out there because it's
Again, we can
Yeah.
just send ascending and he can throw some food in the
I
bag.
like to imagine.
or eat mayonnaise.
I like to imagine my sim is just gonna go to a restaurant, start ordering from the menu. Like I'll send a
Just
sending.
start
They're
Like,
just dumping the
We'll-
plates into the,
and then
the bag.
starts putting the food in the bag, and then
The waiter's
Yeah.
gonna be so damn confused. Like, sir, what are you doing?
Just so everyone knows, yeah, I can produce acid, poison, beer, honey, mayonnaise, oil, vinegar, fresh water, salt water, and wine.
Look, I'm not hearing protein in there.
The beer? No,
I'm
I
hearing
don't know.
mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is the closest food thing besides honey.
Honey,
Well, beer can kind of, I mean, that's got the wheats or
yeah,
carbs.
beer's got carbs and stuff.
That's
and
not.
mayonnaise would have protein. I mean, mayonnaise is basically just made from eggs.
It's
That's
eggs,
not-
yeah, eggs and oil.
Well,
if you want protein, you're gonna have to eat.
Can't believe you
some
can make mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise challenge.
wait, I can't believe we're gonna be
Mayonnaise
drinking.
sandwiches.
I can't believe we're gonna be drinking water out of the same receptacle mayonnaise is being actively created in.
No, that's why we.
That's
use,
gonna be some milky ass water.
That's why we use acid in between to clean it.
Oh yeah, that's smart.
Right,
Like
right,
Instructions
yeah.
unclear. Entire group does acid
did
in
you
the middle
say-
of the desert.
Does it make vinegar? Was that one of them?
Yeah, vinegar is one of
Oh,
them.
well,
Yeah,
I guess acid. You don't have to, but.
yeah.
there's all-
But I mean, this is a magical
Instructions
container, so
unclear.
it,
Dead acid.
it probably cleans itself. I doubt anything actually like sticks to the sides of the inside.
I like how you say probably.
Yeah, you're like,
I'm not sure.
Some
I've only
alchemist
used
is
it
like,
for one
when
thing."
is the last time you cleaned your alchemy jug? Oh my.
Well, you see, he doesn't have to. It has a Teflon coating.
Yeah,
Nothing
no,
sticks to
you're
it.
like, it's seasoned. It's like when somebody like tries to wash a cast iron. It's like, what are you doing?
Not Teflon. That ruins the environment. Argo will not be okay with that.
Yeah, the first time you use water after mayonnaise, there's some chunks that come out.
Chunky water.
Yeah.
No.
Why does this water have pulp, Argrel? I mean,
That's what,
not
that's what was around the edge, like on the inside.
No, I feel like
Argo
Argo is
appeared-
very good about. Look, Argo learned like cooking and stuff. Like, dude,
Argyle, I don't know how to tell you this, but it appears your liquids have remnants.
he's good about cleaning out the jug, making sure it's fresh.
See, Argrel's cooking hairnet that he uses.
Full
Yeah,
body
full
hairnet.
body hairnet.
Full body hairnet.
He just looks like a freaking pineapple with the hair sticking out between like the cross.
I just
the
come
man.
in with
Morph suit.
I just come in what looks like a hazmat suit, just like
Just hear the respirator. Like, all right, I'm gonna drink some water.
Order for treat.
all right.
Bone apple tea, everyone.
Anything else y'all can think of, or are we ready to?
Can people be shoved through the connected bags, or does that kill them?
What are the properties of a bag of holding and putting somebody inside of it?
Well, it's different
They have to
though
hold their
because
breath, right?
they could do that, but I don't know if we went over it already to like not allow being able to be teleported through a bag of holding.
I think I stipulated that it was an object that had to be
Okay.
that could go between the bags.
Your soul cannot travel.
Damn it!
Normal bags of holding can hold people. You have 10 minutes of air.
I
while
just
you're
thought
in
it
there.
would be really funny if we open the bag and they're like, all right, it's dinner time. We just have the bag propped open with like a stick, and then just a
But-
hand holding a plate
And we're all
protrudes
just
from it
birthed
from the other
again out of
side.
The bag of.
What if, say, you're entrapped in a crystal?
I'd say that's a pretty good workaround.
Oh, because then your transitive properties suddenly become object rather than entity.
Yeah, I mean, it's an object holding a person, but it's still an object. Yeah,
Which
I'd
costs
say.
a 9th level
believe-
spell once a day to do that.
I believe the
Yeah.
technical state of existence is knickknack.
Alright, well, I'm ready to teleport us away.
Awesome.
Okay.
I don't know how much. I don't think I have any more teleportation circle dust, ruby, blah blah blah. So I might go to a store and get like 1,000 gold.
Okay.
If they are selling it.
Yep. You find
That's
it
smart.
easy enough.
Okay.
I mean, we are in a bazaar.
2, yeah. I would hope.
They basically just like, when they're like, they just bag up all of that, dust after they're done, shaping gemstones. The jewelers collect it all.
I am ready. So I'm gonna. I guess we'll go back to my office so we're not casting spells in the middle of the street.
That's good. Don't want to, panic your clientele.
Yeah. So we will
They can-
cast teleportation circle.
All right. You teleport, and you're going to the MIP teleportation circle outside of their headquarters.
Correct.
All right. Yeah, you draw out a circle on the ground. You place your gemstones around. Oh yeah, you need gemstones, not dust. Right? Yeah. But anyways, you place your precious gems around. Portal opens. It's only for a few seconds. Everybody piles through. By the way, it is winter now.
It's cold in the desert.
The 11th month of the year.
Okay, so as part of our preparation, we would have made sure we had warm clothes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I think we're still prepared for cold since, our stint in hell.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you guys have the equipment.
Yeah, I'm sure whatever cold we're dealing with now is probably like, wow, this is not near as bad.
Yeah, and it is. You come out, you go through the portal, and it was cold in Gauntlgrim. Not so much underground. Underground was nice. Where the Golden Hour Bazaar was, but if you were to step outside, it was cold. And it was snowing slightly. You get here and it is windy, and it is the wind is whipping by you. It's stealing a lot of the heat. Even though it's not like dead of winter cold, it's still pretty cold. And you step out as the wind rushes by you. The sand
Listen, I
kind
want to
of
go back.
gently sandblasting your skin and or scales. And you are standing out there in the midst of this beigeish desert, with a really uneasy feeling that you got to get the hell out of here.
Time for the hard part.
All right.
Did anybody get a map?
I mean, we know the general direction we need to travel.
Oh boy.
But I would probably say we want to be able to travel as fast as we can, right?
Yeah, probably.
So
Jinx.
we would probably want to. Flying's faster, right?
Oh, do we not want to teleport or try to?
Oh no, we should definitely try to teleport. Yes.
Okay. And then we could fly the rest of the way. All right. It says GM rolls the D100. Do you want to roll a D100?
Go ahead.
And-
You can do it.
Okay. At 5.
Ooh.
That's not bad. I think
That's
that's
pretty good.
enough. I think that is actually on target. Or maybe.
Let's see. So you have a description of the place.
Yeah.
And
I mean, he actually kind of saw it in the one guy's mind, right?
you did, yeah.
You saw into his mind? Whoa.
So description, and then it was between 74 and 100, so that's good enough.
Yep. It is good enough. Are you trying to get like into that tavern? I mean, I guess you would have to.
Yeah, that's the only bit of information I have. So travel to the description.
So, this wind is beating you. Listen, make some hand gestures. He says some words, and the wind whipping around you suddenly stops, and all the sand that it was carrying just kind of falls to the ground. And then there's a like a light thunderclap, and are your everything changes. The air temperature, your surroundings, everything you feel as your feet kind of land on this wooden floor of this tavern. There's a bunch of screaming, and you look around. A barmaid like has like thrown a tray like full of food. It goes splattering all over the floor. People have spilled their drinks. As you land in the middle of this tavern, uh, and then people just kind of sit there, eyes wide, breathing heavy.
I mean,
How
just
about a drink? And then I'll, as I'm prestidigitating myself, I'll walk over to the the barmaid or.
Can I
Barkeep.
attempt to catch the tray she threw at us?
She didn't throw it at you. You like teleported in as she was walking by, and she just like instinctively like backed up, and it just kind of went backwards.
Okay. I'm just. It did the stuff on the tray fall off of it?
Yeah, pretty much all of it.
Okay, so can I attempt to catch it before it all falls on her?
Sure, yeah, make a dex check or a sleight of
Oh.
hand.
Sleight of hand.
Ooh.
So you teleport in. She goes ah, and like does that, and you like reach up, and your fingers catch like the end that is kind of going over, and you rebalance it up and kind of scoop it up into like a bowl like motion, and then you're holding this tray of like foodstuffs, um, with
Manasa
this
pulled a goddamn Spider-Man.
incredible feat of dexterity. 21. You know that's an extremely hard
Yeah.
thing to pull off.
So after I catch the tray, I ask the waitress, where to?
She's like, uh, table 4. It's the one over next to the corner.
Manasa walks over to table 4 and just starts randomly handing things on the tray to the people at table 4, saying, "My apologies for the scare."
Like, yeah, no problem. Bunch of dudes kind of like having dinner, it seems, or I guess this would be lunch.
And then Manasa walks back over, hands the tray to the waitress, and says, "A round of beers for my friends."
They start like nodding. They're like, yeah, these guys are cool. Like,
And then we find an empty table.
all right.
On the way to the table, Meat's gonna just stop by one of the table, like looming over them, and just be like, "Where are we?"
Uh, who do you ask that to?
Just one of the people at the table we walk by.
They kind of like they kind of squint a little bit, and they kind of just they grab their mug and just for some reason just drag it closer to themselves. Just like take a drink awkwardly.
Meat
Trying.
just like slaps a gold coin on the table and says, "Where are we?"
We're in. Hold on one second. Uh, what do you mean? We're in the tavern.
What town?
Give me one second. I had it. I did some research a few weeks ago, and then I forgot to write this down.
Is like one of the towns underneath the calendar on the map, like the screen we're on?
Yeah, we can't see the Dale lands on our map
Yeah,
right
I
now.
will. I will move us back over. I wanted
Oh.
to check the calendar.
Big map. Okay.
Let's see. Oh,
Or Julian?
As Manasa's walking over to the table, she peeks out the window just to make sure she can see a tree because she wants to be able to get back here at any point. So she makes sure she looks out a window at the trees. Does she see a tree that she'd be able to travel through at some point in the future?
definitely. Yep.
Good.
There's not a lot of trees. This area looks pretty. It's not a forest, but there are trees. You get that. You look at the people around you. They look like hardworking people, mostly farmers. And this area does look fairly flat. Looks like pretty good farmland from what you can see from the window. We're in Featherdale, Mr.
Featherdale.
Lizard.
Dr. Mr. Lizard.
Oh, you're a doctor, huh?
What? No,
my
I wasn't
my
talking to you.
friend's got this growth on his foot. I don't. Doc's been kind of busy lately. I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking.
Me just straightens up and like flicks the coin at him across the table.
His friend's like, Jim, shut up.
God damn it! What I tell you about talking about my growth? What town did they say that was?
Featherdale.
Texas. Oh.
Featherdale.
I don't see that one on the map.
see
Is
that
it a
on the
smaller
map. Not on
one?
there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing really on the map here.
Yeah, I guess we wouldn't also know where that would be either.
So yeah,
Yeah.
we're just
Unless
like
we have a map.
Featherdale. I've never heard of that.
I will.
But Liston in the vision saw the guy, right? The Onomancer that we're looking for.
He just-
Yes, he
So,
has seen.
I mean,
what he
when you
looks
look
like.
around Liston, do you recognize the Onomancer?
I mean, it was just a cave, right? Like the inside
Well,
of a cave.
no. When they met, 'cause in that guy's vision, they met in the
Oh!
bar, which was different than the Onomancer, like by himself.
Right.
I think when I scried, the Onomancer was just by himself in the cave.
That's
right.
that's what it was.
And
Yeah.
then,
So, do you recognize Pontelex in here?
do I recognize Pontilix in here?
You don't. You do
Okay.
not see him.
Which is why I went to the barkeep. Always ask the bar. God.
Oh yeah, waitresses too. They're
Yeah.
great sources of information.
If Law and Order taught me anything, a man moving a box outside a U-Haul knows everything.
I found Featherdale. It is right. It's about here. I'll try to put it on the map.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Mead'll go back to the rest of the group and just kind of pass on the information.
So slightly northwest of Ordulan.
Yeah.
Yeah, up that road.
Does the stream go through it?
Yes, definitely.
Oh, that is a river.
Yeah, I would imagine the stream would be close if it's good farmland.
Yeah, need irrigation.
Is the
what
water
the
on this other side salt or fresh? I imagine the streams are fresh water, but I'm
Yeah,
just...
it's freshwater.
Okay, so this is like a big lake?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, like on the left over there it says Lake of Dragons. So I imagine it's probably connected to fresh water. Otherwise it'd be what, a cape?
Okay, Sea of Fallen Stars. So it's a sea?
Or just they call it the Sea of Fallen Stars because it's a huge lake.
Possibly.
Feathertail, bold.
God. I'm trying.
No, it's just funny because the first time it shows up, it's not to its final size, so it's just really big and thick.
Every time I try to click to change the font size, it just yeah, it's fucking me right now.
Gotcha.
Whatever. I'll fix it later. Yeah, Featherdale. You go up and talk to the bartender. This lady, she looks, looks like she's gotten a lot of sun in her day. Her hair is kind of this like wavy, kind of dirty blonde, shoulder length. She's got some wrinkles. She looks at you and she says, "Well, I imagine if I kick you out, you just burn down my bar, huh? So what you want?"
There was a Leonid that had come through. Just a lion person, if you don't know what that is.
Yeah, thanks for clarifying.
Um, do you remember this person? Have you been here within the last 2 years? I believe it was.
Yeah, actually, think I do know who you're talking about. Kind of bald on top.
Yeah.
Stupid look on his face.
Yes, the
Yeah,
stupidest.
right. The stupidest, right. Yep, I remember him. He used to frequent this area a bit.
When did he stop?
Oh, I don't know, not that long ago. A few months. Word is he kind of hangs out in an area and he'll move on.
Do you have any idea where he might have moved on to?
Jimmy, yo,
Jimmy!
hey Jimmy, he lion dude used to hang out around here. Where'd he go off to? Oh yeah, he I think he went off, fucked off somewhere in the woods up in Cormanthor. Yeah, sounds like he went off into the woods.
Do you, are there any guides that'll take us up there?
Somebody's bored enough.
Do you know where I would find, like, such an adventurer or a guide?
Take these boneheads up into the forest, and like somebody, he kind of like raises his hand. He's like, "Yeah, I guess so. Why not?"
How much?
Uh, um, let's make it 200 gold.
I look at meat.
What?
It's your dragon.
You're right.
He says that, and there's like some glances around.
It's a small dragon. It's a baby dragon.
Yeah. Meat'll walk up and then just drop like a a coin purse on the counter and be like, half now, half when we get there.
Yeah,
200.
sounds good. Cool. Yeah, let's do it. Let me tell the missus. Let me go get some stuff together. I'll meet you back here in a little bit.
Meat picks up the bag and is like, when we start walking.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna be a little bit harder to sell to the missus, but you know what? I don't really care. 200 gold, 200 gold. Yeah, I'll be right back. You hear a couple people like from different tables say something to the effect, "God damn."
Just, it's like, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Somebody want to do it for cheaper?
Yeah, like after the guy runs out, he's like, "I'll do it for 150. You just give me it all at the end. I don't care, but we should go like right now."
There's murmurs and like crosstalk, and Meat's just like holding the coin purse, like looking back and forth, like waiting for one of them to stop talking.
I
Like,
just
somebody's
imagine.
like, "I'll do it for 125." It's like, "You sit your
You got
ass down.
125?
I'll put my foot right up your ass." He's like, "All right, never mind."
Argle's getting real uncomfortable. Like arguments happening.
Like people are like looking like they want to fight.
All right.
I hear 125 and 125. We got 120, 120.
That dude's getting in a fight with his wife right now. He's gonna come back
Oh, no.
for no reason. Bitch, I'm going to get 200 gold.
That's it. We are through Clementine.
Need you no more. I got 200 gold. I'm out of here. I'm moving to Silver Moon.
Anyway, what was that I heard? 125 when we get there?
He says, "Oh, that guy, he don't know shit. He'll get you lost. He don't know nothing."
But the amount, you said 125 when we get there?
How well do you know Corman Thor?
I mean, it's just up north. We take the main road, straight up in there. There's some towns and stuff. We'll ask around when we get there. Maybe they can point us in the right direction. I don't know. I've been up there. I've done some trading.
Can I insight him?
Sure. It sounds like he knows the area. He's a local. He's definitely, he wants this job real bad. Like, you have the feeling that he would. There's a chance like he could say some shit just because he's trying to sell it like as hard as he can.
Okay. I mean, it sounds. I'm good with it. Meat, you
This
good
man
with it?
seems reasonable enough, because I'm sure he knows what we'll do to him if he doesn't deliver.
Yeah. What exactly? Like, I mean, you just need to go up there and then what?
Me just
I
in
just
the
wanna
village
know
been
what
like,
it
wait, why are
means."
we going there?
We're looking for Pontelex.
We need a lead. Find
Oh,
this
that's
man.
right. We're looking for someone.
Yeah. No, I mean, I can't guarantee we'll find a dude, but we can,
And you said there were, when I scried on Pontelex, he was in a cave with like some crystals around him, or from what I could make out.
Actually, I kind of like took that back.
Okay.
Recon.
Yeah, I retconned that a little bit. You guys just saw him in this bar.
Okay, so that was from. Wait, didn't I?
Yeah, because you
did
can't see when you're scrying someone, right?
Oh yeah, you can't see the environment. It's like
Yeah.
very blurry. Forgot about that.
Right.
Okay. I
But
mean,
the dude that you heard about this guy from said that he frequented this bar.
Yeah, it didn't. Isn't that where they met? This bar?
Right.
how many days north is that travel?
Let's see.
I instinctually looked at the bottom right corner of the map, expecting there to be like the measurement guide for distance, like an atlas.
There is.
Oh wait, there
The
is. It's on the
legend.
bottom left.
Yep. And if I did it right, then yeah, I got it. It's pretty close
Nice.
to scale. Yeah. So he says probably be 2 full days till we get to the edge of the woods, and then maybe another 2 days till we get to one of the major towns in there.
Any faster if we fly?
I ain't got no like flying contraption, if that's
Why?
what you're saying. Like, I know you shitty folk probably think you got all them
What did you call
amenities.
us?
Wow, I can't believe he called
Shitty
us a
folk?
shitty folk.
Shitty folk.
No, I said shitty folk.
Excuse me.
I'll have you know, I came from the marsh, bitch.
That's great. Marsh, yeah, lots of marsh around here. Yeah.
I mean, we would still be able to fly with an extra person.
You ever gotten in a fight with a swamp person before?
Because I can turn into like a giant eagle, and Liston can fly too.
Yeah, you were able to turn into a giant eagle and carry one person, and Listen was able to turn into a dinosaur and carry 2.
So we couldn't fly with an extra.
There's a
What if I
Unless
turn?
you-
Quetzalcoatl.
I'm pretty light. Can I turn Argrel into something, and then carry an extra person? I'm about a quarter as heavy as Argrel. I'm sure.
Probably.
How much
yeah,
does it
but
cost to gem someone? To make them travel, like, compliant.
you want to like trap this guy in a gem?
We can't just gem everybody. That's a 9th level spell.
Oh, okay, that's expensive. Never mind.
Wait, can't I turn into larger things now? With instead of wild shape, can't I use
You could use polymorph if you
polymorph?
prepared it.
Okay, hear me out. We have a bucket of water. We cast walk
So,
on
yeah.
water.
Uh-huh.
You stand on the bucket, and now you only have the bucket of water for weight.
Yeah, you do have shape change.
I do have shape change. What can I turn into a shape change that can fly and carry more than one person?
Oh my
Well, what
God.
have you seen?
I've seen dragons, but I don't know if that.
Actually, I don't think shape change has that.
You assume the form of a different creature for the duration. The new form can be of any creature with a challenge rating equal to your level or lower. The creature can't be a construct or an undead. You must have seen the sort of creature at least once. You transform into an average example of that creature, one without any class levels or the spellcasting trait. Your game statistics are replaced by the statistics of the chosen creature, though you retain your alignment of the intelligence, wisdom, and charisma scores.
Turns
You
into
also
an air
retain-
elemental, and we just tornado our way to.
Or what if we had Manasa just make us some, like, water surfboards and we cast water walk like like Galifar said, and surf our asses over there?
Are we glitch breaking D&D right now?
No, this
We're
is how it works.
The water
We're
slide.
doing the thing to where we like speed run D&D, where we take the like trash can lid and like jump and put it under our feet and launch into the sky.
You have seen ancient dragons.
Yeah, I have seen ancient dragons. So could I turn into a dragon and fly
That's
it?
sick.
Well, what? I'm sorry. What
What?
the CR is?
The-
SB 19 or less.
Yeah, it has to be mine or less.
Are there?
And
Any...
what
Yeah.
is mine? My 19.
You could do. I think an ancient is too high, but I think you can do an adult dragon. Like you
become
fought-
a dragon.
Yeah, we fought several different dragons.
Oh, adult red dragon is a CR 17, and you fought Gardo.
Yes, we did.
Oh.
So I can turn into adult red dragon?
Yep, and
Would-
that you could carry the whole party.
Yeah, I was about to say I wouldn't even need to. Which would
All
be
right,
good because
so-
I want to
How long does
talk.
that last, though?
It takes one action. It lasts up to an hour. So I could
An
only
hour
fly
of
us for an
flying
hour.
though,
Yeah.
as a dragon. That's
How fast can I fly as a red dragon?
Well, they got a fly feet or a fly speed of 80 feet, which is
80
it's-
feet a second.
well 80 feet per 6 seconds. But overland
Oh, so-
travel is different because yeah. So let's see. Whereas on foot you could do. So you could do 8 miles when you'd normally be able to do 3.
But we're trying to go like 100 miles, so it's
Actually,
not a.
no, it's worse. It's better than that.
Because we're.
Oh my god, that's 800 miles an hour if I'm doing the math right. Is that right?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's 8 miles an hour.
8 miles. Oh, I wait, no, I multiplied by.
It goes 8 miles in 1 hour.
60 seconds.
Oh my god, that's 800 miles an hour.
Wait, hold on. No, yeah, I did that wrong. Oh wait, no, feet, not yeah, that was something else.
Okay, no, actually, in that hour, I'll let you go 24 miles, which is what you would normally do in 8 hours on foot.
Okay. That makes sense. All right, so let's do that because that'll get us a quarter of the way there.
Yeah.
Which is, I
Manasa
mean,
breaking the fucking
24
sound
miles
barrier.
an hour. Yeah.
Can I give her Oh wait. no, never mind.
Haste.
Oh yeah, haste. Does that change anything?
It's a minute, right?
Oh yeah.
So
We
what?
fed our
Yeah.
dragon gasoline. We thought it would make it go faster.
What about long strider?
Does that last for an hour?
It does.
Yeah. So you could squeeze out another. So instead of 200 or 24 miles, you could make it 27 miles.
Let's do some long strider.
You see, in this group, we like to mill over the logistics.
And
guy-
this is as the dragon flies, so it's not.
Yeah, it's like straight.
Yeah.
Mhm. Oh yeah, screw the road. Doesn't matter if it's windy or not. We're just flying over it.
That's a cool album name, As the Dragon Flies.
Actually, yeah. Now remember, Manasa, we can't burn and pillage on the way.
Now, is there
Oh, there's
anything
a
that I
giant
can
spider!
wild shape into that would be better than the giant eagle?
No.
Okay.
But yeah, polymorph would do it.
She could also do a Quetzalcoatl. Oh, oh yeah, wild shape.
Yeah.
Never mind. Okay.
This. You were already planning on flying
Yes.
at one point, so if you want to switch so that you have polymorph prepared,
What level is polymorph?
4th level.
Fourth?
Yeah, that's the thing, is like we're skimming over a lot of in between of like travel and all this other stuff that they would have done. So they would have been constantly thinking about, all right, well, I'm bored. Am I ready for this? What do I need
Yeah,
to do?
I mean, we were thinking about flying, so I probably would have had polymorph memorized.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have polymorph memorized. So I can polymorph. What all can I change into?
So you can do a Quetzalcoatlus now too, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that could be Quetzalcoatl. Okay, so after the dragon, then we could both become Quetzalcoatls?
Yeah.
And then we'd be able to each carry 2.
Yes, exactly.
Do we even still need to do the dragon? I kind of want to do the dragon.
Yeah, I want to do the dragon too.
Yeah.
I mean, you can if you want. It's up to you.
Yeah, we're gonna do the dragon.
Yeah, we need the screenshot for the sick album cover. As the dragon flies.
I'd like to
I
sit.
want to go out there and I want like one of you guys to be holding onto this guy's hand and then turn into a dragon and you guys pull him on top of me.
Yeah, like he's just bewildered, like, what are we doing? And then
What the fuck
suddenly
are
a
we doing?
dragon
And then he's
appears, and
really
before he
like-
can be like, oh, what the hell? He's just on it already and in the air.
Yeah. And then suddenly he's flying through the air on top of a dragon. Like, what the fuck am I doing?
Like we're all on like the same page of, okay, well, yeah, so he's gonna turn into a flying thing. We're gonna fly to our destination, whatever. So we all just lockstep, jump on, and drag this guy with us while he's like got so many questions and more on the way, while none are answered.
I mean, he's still guiding us. I still want him to give an explanation of what we're seeing as we're going.
Yeah,
But, you know, from hundreds of feet in the air.
right.
Yeah. So you guys step outside, and he's like, "Yeah, we should. I mean, we should probably go. We're gonna fly. Is that what you said?"
Yeah. It'll be fast.
We travel by air often.
Okay. I don't see no blimp or anything.
Oh, that's me.
You leave it. You're the pilot.
No, I'm the blimp.
I don't get it.
Just don't call her that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds wrong. Like I called Lady a blimp once. Did not go well for me.
Last one that called her a blimp, well, they're a eunuch now.
Yeah, you'll see in just a sec. I
Yeah.
walk into the middle of like a big field, like a big area, because I'm about to turn into a freaking dragon.
All right. Yeah. So you step away from the establishment.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of people watching out the windows and stuff. Like people like come out and they're like standing on the little like porch area outside the bar.
Yeah, imagine not a lot happens around these parts, so it's a
I
spectacle.
shout
of
to the
just new
people standing on the porch, "Don't kill me, please!" And then I turn into a dragon.
I'm not sure that they could.
Yeah, many pants were shat, including the guy that was going to show you the way. Just turns around and says, "Fuck that!" And he like turns around and he goes to start running.
The one that was gonna take the 125 or the 200 coming back.
The 200 was coming back.
Yeah, he just like he just runs. The guy that was gonna escort you is gonna take the 150. Turns to run as well.
Me just grabs him by the shoulders as he starts to move, and just like, oh, well, where are you going, buddy?
I'm just goddamn dragon.
Is everybody else already getting on?
That's a blimp. I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they're dragging him onto the dragon.
Well, I'm waiting for everybody else to get on, and then Meat's just gonna like throw him on, like have everybody
Fair
else
enough.
catch him.
Yeah.
He's like laying over the dragon's back, like, and he's just like got his fingers underneath like a couple of large scales. He's like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Either saddle up or ride saddle. It's your choice.
He is inconsolable as you take off into the air, as he just screams until he's hoarse.
We can show you the world.
Let me down!
So what can you tell me about
Shining,
he's just like
shimmering,
he's just crying. I'm just like, whoa.
Oh, we're sideways. And like Manasa's just doing barrel rolls and shit. This guy's just.
He's like grabbing onto like Liston's clothes. He's like, "Don't let me die."
Listen, if
Probably peed on you a little bit, Manasa. might want to wash off later.
Listen, if I'm conscious, here, I'll give you something. I'm gonna take the ring of spell storing and put Featherfall on it. And I'll put it on the guy's finger and I'm like, if I'm conscious, I can get us to the ground safely if we were to fall off. Here's a ring. This ring can also get to the ground safely if you fall off. Don't jump automatically, though, or else I'll dispel it and you'll die. But
So this is like protect me from falling.
yeah,
Oh, okay. Well, that's better.
Over, sideways, and under.
Oh god. As you ask him, he
Manasa's
starts,
like, wee.
after a while he gets a little bit more he realizes he can't like scream for the entire ride, so he still has like a death grip on like some scales, but he points out like little townships and stuff, and he's like, oh, that's where my buddy lives, and he's a wicked card player, and he's pointing out like, oh, that's where there's like a cattle farm over there.
I remember that tree. I got sick behind that tree after a long night of drinking.
Dude, all over that tree.
Manasa's just looking at all the trees and stuff, making notes so that she can come back here anytime she wants.
yeah. Did Manasa's intelligence actually go up?
I think it says all the intelligence, all those.
Oh,
scores stay
that's
the
right.
same.
Shape change. You keep all your.
Yeah.
Hey, guide buddy. You don't happen to know if any small villages along this way happen to have siege equipment or anything of that nature, do you? Like anything we'd have to worry about as a
Dragon.
overflying dragon?
Nah, probably not. It kind of takes some time to like get that stuff ready too, from what I
You
understand.
never know when a hobbyist has a big ballista in their backyard.
There are some crazy mofos out here with some just like big old like just like I have a friend, he's got a scorpion, ever seen one of those? It's like a crossbow, but it's got like 4 arms on it, and it's like for killing like giants and stuff.
And dragons? He doesn't
Yeah,
live
yeah,
along this flight path, does he?
Yeah, he actually lives out, and then as he says that, like a
Boom!
ballistic bolt goes like right past.
A face of maneuvers!
God damn it, Carl! Stop it!
Manasa, break left! Damn!
You guys dive out of the way and out range the scorpion in short order.
Are there any others out here that might have similar equipment?
Yeah, maybe fly low. I don't know.
We're in backcountry, Manasa. Fly low.
You guys make it a whole 27 miles and you land. Manasa has the spell wears off just as he's like sliding off of your back, and he falls like good 4 feet and like lands on his stomach.
When it runs its course and like runs out, does it all wear off at the same time, or does she go through like a slow TF back to normal, and so sometimes she's just left with a weird gangly arm that's a dragon? Like it takes a little bit for it to wear off.
It's pretty quick.
Okay.
Yeah. Um yeah, and then you guys you probably take a breather. You've been flying for a whole hour.
Yeah. Probably
Pretty
take a
tired.
little break.
Take a little break. You guys re-up as Quetzalcoatl's. You fly up a little bit, you come down, you swoop down, pick up 2 other people, and go flying off toward the forest of Cormanthor.
How's he feeling about being carried by a Quetzalcoatl?
He has there's a new adjustment period where he's screaming for a while.
You just pick him up sideways instead of like upright.
instead of me turning into one, I'm gonna turn Argrel into one.
Is Argyle let Liston turn him into a Quetzalcoatl?
Earl's a little apprehensive, but he's like, yeah, I guess. Sure.
I want to ride with the guide just so if he
Okay.
has any info. I want to.
Yeah, this guy, he as you fly in, he's pretty simple. He's a farmer, he knows the area because he's lived there his whole life, but you don't get a ton of insight out of him.
Gotcha.
As you fly over the forest, it gets really thick. He's never seen it from this, from up here. He kind of tries to base, how like he tries to accurately, or as accurately as possible, guess how far into the forest you need to go. Occasionally there's a glade or of some kind that he can point out and kind of get his bearings back. But after about another hour, you're forced to land again and set down. You're you're kind of like deep in this fantasy, thick, huge treed forest. Um, Little motes of light kind of flicker around between betwixt the cold air and trees here in the forest. Um, no main road in sight. A little bit lost.
Hmm. All right, guide. Do you have your bearings?
We are.
You don't know where.
Guys. Yeah, we're like in the middle of the forest, man. Like I couldn't see the road from up in the sky. I don't know which direction it is.
Well, maybe if we keep
Manasa
walking, he'll see.
wild shapes to fly up just to be able to look at the direction of the road.
Okay. You fly up. Give me a perception check. Yeah, that's a pretty damn good perception check.
I mean, my perception is plus 17, so.
You're only about a mile away from the main road. You're able to fly back to the party. What do you guys do as Manas is up flying around?
I opened my book on OwOnomancy, or my
Okay.
whatever my notes were, and just like look it over.
Yeah, it's probably pretty frustrating because you've compiled all these notes and you're looking over it and it's really fresh in your mind because it's like most of what you've been doing for the last 4 months, and it's just something missing, you know. Anybody else do anything?
Hmm.
No.
Can't think of anything.
Yeah, he just like kind of stands around and he kind of just like kicks a rock and like a root every once in a while.
What was your name again?
Steve.
All right, Steve.
Steve.
Name's Galavar.
Nice to meet you, Galavar.
Hmm.
You been a wizard long?
Yeah, all my life actually.
Yeah, I hear that stuff kind of like runs in the family.
Yeah, sometimes.
Cool. You have like a dragon papa or something?
Yeah. Sounds like you know a lot.
You know, you hear things, you know.
Yeah.
It's good to know stuff, you know, about the
Yeah.
world, like how it works, you know.
Where did you learn all this from?
Oh, yeah, this guy I know, he's like really smart, right? He's read
Yeah.
like 3 books. His name's Jim.
I think Galavar's read probably the same amount of books. Actually, he sounds pretty smart.
Yeah. No, he's like read some stuff, you know, like some. I think one was like children's stories. Like it's like pretty popular.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh, I think I read that one too.
yeah. It's like Grimm or something. I don't know.
Ooh, good.
Once it gets back, she's found the road. Is able to kind of point you in the right direction. You travel for a little bit. You come across this road that kind of it's not much of a road, but you know it's clear enough. You could get like a cart through here.
And does our guide know which way to travel on the road?
Yeah, we just go north. You guys know where north is, right?
Yes, we do know where north is.
Okay, because I don't. Is it that way?
We would look at like the trees or whatever and the moss on them to probably gauge which.
You'd have known, like, when
Yeah.
you were up and flying around, you would have definitely had your bearings, like... He's actually pointing south.
No, it's the other way.
Oh, yeah. No, that makes sense, like, some moss, like...
Yeah, the polar, they
moss.
switch, the pole switch every
Yeah,
once in a while,
right.
so you gotta...
Yep. Pole?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Alright. So you guys continue to travel on this road for a while. At one point, he's like, "No, I know this tree. I know this tree. It's like right up here. Yeah, it's like right around the corner." He's like, "Yeah, come on. Yeah, we made it. I think I saw a wolf back there. Kind of want to get out of here." You guys come out. You start to see something kind of weird. Every once in a while, sticking out of the ground, there's like a little like purple pinkish crystal that's scattered around.
That doesn't look like it belongs here.
And it starts to as the road winds around, it clears up into this large clearing, and by large clearing I mean you look out and there's this valley. It's got to be good maybe 5 miles in diameter, circular area of these pinkish purple crystals every maybe like 150 feet jutting out of the ground in random spots, in this like kind of big basin where all this it's mostly like grassy area, surrounded by this forest of trees. And you see out here, there's you see houses kind of like dot the landscape, um, and yeah, you just kind of got this this basin to kind of follow the road down into.
Awesome. So we do that. We follow the basin down into the road. Or the road down into the basin. Sorry.
Yeah, as you follow it down, you come across like a small establishment. It's like a store. It's like a country store. Um, he says, "Oh yeah, come on in here. It's probably be some people we can ask some questions."
Sounds good.
That's a little pretty well kept, well maintained wooden structure. You open the doors, a little bell jingles. Go inside, and it's uh, got a guy in the back who's stocking, like he's like hanging some like dried meats up on the wall. Says, "Oh hey, wow, you look like a neat bunch."
Hmm.
He's like a little bit older guy. He's balding. He's got like gray hair in the back, cause like horseshoe kind of thing going on. He kind of wipes his hands off on his apron. He's like, "Anything I could help you with? You hungry? Want anything? It's
Hmm.
getting about supper time."
Do we feel like it would be more beneficial to relax and accept his hospitality first before asking questions, or do we feel like he would answer questions if we asked him right away?
I mean, it would probably be the polite thing to maybe buy something.
Okay, yeah, dinner sounds good.
Yeah. I got some stuff. I could rustle up some grub. Yeah, I cook for some travelers here and there. Most people around here kind of just do their own thing. He starts making up a stew.
Are there any local jams that you guys make here?
Oh yeah,
Jam.
we've got these really weird berries that grow. Ain't seen nothing like it, anywhere else. But the crystals. I'm probably you seen the crystals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. It's got some weird magic stuff, but it seems pretty
Crystal
harmless.
berries.
Yeah, but these berries, they just like grow off these trees. They look pretty weird. You mash them up, add a little, let a little something to them. Boil it off, reduce it down, and yeah, you can make some great jellies.
Can I subtle spell detect magic?
Sure. You don't detect anything magical inside the well, you do detect something magical. You actually see he's got some there's some ornamentation, just like some like decoration. A few things here and there. There's like a dream catcher with some of these crystals that have been like chipped off, and like, a hole drilled through, and like leather string hung through them, and made these like dream catcher kind of thing looking things. They emanate like a fine magic.
Okay. The jam.
And there's
The jam. I think is edible. No.
the gym doesn't seem to. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have any anything weird going on. He brings out some bread. He's like, I baked it this morning, and he like slices it up there, like right on the like on a flat wooden cutting board, like right there on the table, and brings out a jar of jam.
Manasa takes some.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty good. It tastes. It's a little different. You've never had it before. You don't think? Just kind of a weird fruit that you've never had before. So what you folks in town for?
Just looking for a coworker type, someone we haven't met before, but we'd like to work with.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You'd probably recognize him. He's very unique. He's like a lion
He's
man.
the lion guy. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm catching up here. Yep. He's he's been around here for a while, so I forget. But yeah, he's an individual.
Yeah. He doesn't come off as the brightest, but he apparently knows some things.
Yeah, he seems a little spacey, but when he snaps out of it, there's something back there, behind them eyes, he's got and he's got some ways, he does some. If you live around these parts, you gotta kind of not be super scared of the supernatural, if you know what I mean. Yeah. The dude you're with, Steve, is like, she gives me the creeps. Yeah, yeah, I get that. But it's you get used to it. It's harmless. It's harmless. Doesn't do nothing to you. But yeah, you guys, he's scoops up your stew. He's like, I don't want to hold you. I don't know if you maybe a couple silver apiece, for this. And I'll tell you right now, he's follow the road, kind of break off to the right, go up the hill. You see the biggest collection of kind of pink purple standing shards of this crystals coming out of the ground. He usually hangs around there. He likes usually sits on the shady side, meditates or something.
How far up the road is that?
Just a couple miles.
All right. Well, do you want to pay the guide?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
You can probably make the rest of the way there.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, maybe just a gold. If you look like the types that might carry such change.
Oh, for the guy that just gave us food. Yeah, here you go. I gave him a gold.
Oh, thank you
Let's
kindly.
see, and then because the other guy we owe him 150. I'll go ahead and pay that.
He's like, wow, that is a lot of money you're giving that fellow. Woo-wee.
Yeah, we already agreed to pay him.
The guy like takes the money and he's like, yes. He says, hey, old timer, anywhere I can, settle down around here, maybe.
I can send you home tonight.
Yeah, that sounds good. It sounds good. You, we gotta fly some more.
Oh no, you're gonna walk through a plant.
Walk through a plant.
Don't
Okay.
question it. Just do it. You'll be home before you know it.
Yeah, probably best to do that.
If you question it, bad things happen.
So we walk outside the door of this place we're in, find the nearest big tree,
Yeah, it's like right behind the establishment,
and I cast transport via plants
and then
to right outside the tavern.
he like hesitates.
Don't
I
hesitate.
push him through.
All right, you push him through. He goes, "Ah!" like that, and disappears. And then the portal closes.
Like a perfectly cut scream is just cut off as soon as his head goes in. Ah!
I'm coming. Yeah.
He's
Uh,
got one big tale to tell.
Mm-hmm.
And he won 100 or got 125 gold and only took him a day.
He didn't really do much. I mean, I guess he did find this place, but
yeah, that's like half a year's pay for this guy.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he's got to be like thrilled. Plus, like, he's gonna eat out on that story that he wrote on a dragon for like years.
Oh yeah.
The older guy, he says, "Well, welcome to Mistledale, and if there's anything else I can do for you, just let me know."
We probably will need a place to stay the night. So, is there any good place to rest our head?
Oh, well, not really like an inn or anything like around here.
Any empty cabins that we could rent for the
Yeah,
night?
yeah. I think there's one up the street. Some spiders in there.
Oh, I like spiders. I can become a spider.
I bet. I
Southern
just saw you kick a
hospitality.
man through a tree.
it's starting to make sense, like why we we want the lion guy to this guy. It's like,
So, like, this is all
Like,
yeah.
come together.
Yeah, this tracks. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, here. He goes under the uh, cabinet, and he pulls out like some keys, and he takes one off of the key ring, and he hands it. And he's like, yeah, just you'll notice like yard's kind of messy. He kind of gives you directions. It's up up the road. You follow a smaller road.
How
I
much
mean-
should we give him? Like 5 gold? A gold apiece?
Yeah, it's fair. I'll give him a gold.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and you can
Yeah.
just leave the key there.
Yeah.
You don't have to bring it back if you. You just leave it at the house.
Yeah, I'll toss him a
Alright.
gold too.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, you all have a nice day.
All right,
You
so
as
let's go find Pentalex. Right? Am I saying that right?
Pontelex.
Pentalex.
Lex
Yeah.
Luthor.
Pontelex Luther. You follow the road. You see the big crop of crystals like sticking out at like a 45-degree angle, like they were like launched through the air and then jammed into the hillside. And as you walk up, yeah, you see a guy. It's like early evening now. The sun kind of is setting over the trees at the edge of this basin, and this man is sitting there in these very plain robes. He's got some stuff set out, like he was having like a little picnic. He's got like some tea and like the remnants of like a sandwich.
Looks
And
like
yeah,
a tasty sandwich you got there.
he looks like a lion man, but he's grayed. The edge of his fur is kind of like graying. He's got a tattoo on the side of his neck. That is, it's a little hard to see because the way his neck is. He does like you'd be able to read it if he kind of did one of these things. But you can see there's a tattoo of some kind of writing there in Draconic. In case any of you know Draconic, you would know that.
Somebody told him it said power, but in reality it says poop.
The top of his head is completely shaved. Looks like he shaves it, kind of like a friar does. And as you walk up, he is just kind of staring down at the ground.
I say we don't necessarily interrupt him, but we all kind of sit down next to him and wait for him to acknowledge us. We don't want to piss him off right off the bat if he's like, you know,
Fair enough.
Got something you want.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want him
yeah,
to
so
use
is that what
power
you get?
word soil pants on us.
Power word poop. Um,
Can I can I jam up a piece of toast?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you
give-
sit there and start jamming up a piece of toast.
yeah, I'm gonna hand it to him as he's like sitting there, just like put it on his leg.
He looks at the toast, and he kind of like his brow furls, and he's like, "I don't remember putting that there, but there's a welcome snack, yes." And he starts eating it. He said, "Oh, yes, crystal berries." He says, "Oh, hello, lads and lassies." He just keeps eating.
It's just a guy listening.
Yeah, this is the guy.
I am the guy, huh?
I'm gonna open my notes on Onomancy and I'll be like, so
Oh, I see. You are studying the ancient art of onomancy.
I feel like I'm so close. I'm on the brink. I'm listed, by the way, but
Listen. It is good to meet you. My name is Pontalex Letigo. And then he just kind of looks at the ground, and his eyes go wide.
can I? I might blow my mind. Can I subtle spell detect thoughts right now?
Yeah, absolutely. You subtle spell detect thoughts. How are you just looking at the surface, or are you gonna dive deep?
I mean, can I make the decision like as I'm like?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
you can start on surface.
Yeah.
Surface thought. There is no surface thought. It
Oh,
is
okay.
gone. It is you've never done a detect thoughts. At first, you think it failed somehow.
Yeah.
But
But I'm like,
'cause
I
there's
feel like
just
I'm in
nothing
just a
there.
big black room, just like everything
Like
is
you're
empty.
like, why did my spell fail? And then you move it to somebody else, and there's plenty of thought going on.
Yeah.
Move it to this guy, and it's just like a white room.
Yeah.
It's like Invader Zim when they look inside somebody's head and they just hear a long squeak.
I'm like, he's somewhere in here.
And then while you're in there in his surface thoughts, there's just you are suddenly teleported to a room with a moose.
Oh God, no! It's the worst.
Get out of there, listen, you're going too deep!
Um,
And
yeah.
then he kind of snaps out of it, and he goes, "Ah, yes, I am. My name is Pantalex Letico. What is it that you want from me?"
I need some guidance on onomancy.
Oh, onomancy, the ancient art of onomancy. You seek to learn it.
Yes, I do.
Yes. He takes your book. May I?
Yes, you may. That's the only
Yes.
copy I listed in. He's like, oh God.
Starts looking through. He says, "Do you maybe have a pen that I could use? A writing utensil?
Oh, I'm sure I have a quill.
Piece of charcoal or chalk?"
Yeah, I got magic ink and paper, so and a quill, I'm sure.
Yes, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. And he sees some stuff, and he like scratches something out, and you see him like writing some things, and then he like draws like a line, and then he puts it there, and then he like makes some notes in the annotation, and then he flips a page, and it's not bad. I've not seen it done that way before, but that works. That works. And he flips a page, and then he just like looks at, and he drops the pen, and he just looks at it, and his eyes just go wide.
I want to, so like when he's in one of these fugue states. I'm gonna try to delve deeper into his brain and find him wherever he is in there. Probe deeper.
Yeah. He's gonna make a wisdom saving throw.
19.
It is the easiest you've ever slipped into the mind of somebody else. It was like an open door, almost. And there is so much in there. Like, you are hit with all kinds of information. What are you looking for?
I guess just where, like, I guess, is he anywhere in particular in his mind? Like, because
Nope.
I don't know. So it's just full of information. Okay.
It is like you just are surrounded by
It's like a library.
an equation like flies by your head as you look up, straight up, and you see a land you've never seen before, and you see him having a conversation over here with somebody, and you see like some people over here, and there's just people and things and places and words just flying around in like a weird soup.
I guess I'm gonna try to probe for like the connection of onomancy to divination.
Yeah, you start to probe in, and easily you find like a string of words that kind of winds its way, and you like sail like formless and bodiless through this guy's mind to just a field of words. As you fly above this field, you look down, and it's just reading a textbook almost of divination based onomancy, and the answers you're looking for are there. You're like, I knew it, of course. Like, you're like, I should have been using this principle instead. I don't really know why at first, and then you start reading, and he's like, oh, that makes so much sense. You see a new principle you've never seen before. You see some constants that have, that you were trying to figure out. You'd been doing calculation after calculation, and getting closer and closer to getting these constants, and you see them exactly as they are, fully figured out, which makes you feel good that you got so close as you did, and the answers are completely revealed to you, and you think you're ready to try some divination based onomancy.
Okay.
He snaps out of it, and he looks at it, and he looks at the book, and he says, "Oh, this is nice. Did I write this? This does not look like my handwriting."
This is mine.
Oh, you can have it back.
Thank you.
It looks like you're trying to learn onomancy.
Yes, the ancient art of onomancy.
It is. I couldn't not have put it better myself. You are you're a very smart lad.
Thanks. Oh boy. So, am I able to, if with more study, do you think I would be able to come back and try to learn enchantment through him?
You think, like, unless something goes very different than it did last time, you think you could probably repeat this process.
How do I keep track of this guy? I wonder if there's a way I can just... if we just have his true name, I can divinate where he is. But how do we get the onomancer's true name? I'm just gonna ask him. Be like, excuse me, Pontilix?
Yes.
What's...
You know my name.
Yeah, I know one of them.
Well, I only have the one name. Unless you're talking about my true name. And, of course you would not know that, because you would have to be an onomancer.
Wait, I know divination. Can I divinate people's true names? Is that...
Well, the process of onomancy kind of requires you have their true name
Oh, okay.
to start with.
But how do I?
If you have some kind of wizard-based divination that might, help you, you might be able to do that anyways. I mean, you are already delving into this guy's mind.
Yeah. Can I look for his true name? I guess in the detect thoughts. I guess.
Yeah. So you want to delve back in?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you delve back in. He says, I am sorry. Are you looking into my thoughts right now?
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
His true name is Bob.
I'm just.
Because if you were, I would be a fairy. He just like starts staring at the ground again.
TV channel goes back to static.
And you are able to find his true name
Oh,
inside
boy.
of his mind.
Holy crap. Okay, let me grab my notes. Actually, I'll just put it in my page next to my other true name.
And shortly after, he kind of pops out of his staring and says, "Oh, it seems I have visitors."
It was great chatting with you, Pontilix. We're actually going to be leaving now.
Ponderlex, if we needed to reach you again, how would we find you?
I mean, I am usually here, but you know,
Do you ever move along though? Go to other places?
I imagine that I have before. I am far away from home, so I must have, right?
Yeah.
But I am pretty happy here next to this big crystal.
Hey, Pontilix. What
Yes.
is your challenge rating? Have you ever been
He's breaking the
inside?
fourth wall.
Have you ever been inside a crystal before?
Ever been inside a crystal? No, I don't believe that I have.
Listen, are you doing what I think you're doing?
I want to.
I don't
Put that
understand
away.
this.
I'm getting
I
out.
don't
that
understand
away.
your line of questioning.
All right.
Are you?
Liston's pulling out a crystal, and Misha's got his hand on Liston's hand, like, no, put it away.
All right.
Can't you see? The guy
He
has
looks-
caught some kind of magically transmitted disease, and it's spread to his brain.
That's an incredible plot hook. He looks down and he says, "Oh no, it looks like somebody ate my sandwich."
Well, I think I have the means of finding him again if I need to, if we need to.
Yeah, now I've been here, so we've seen lots of trees, and I can get here more easily.
Mm-hmm.
Ponderlex, what happened yesterday?
Yesterday. Oh, well, yesterday was an interesting day. You see,
Meat's just over there, like, waving his hand in front of his face, just like, hey.
All right.
Hey.
So
sorry, your hand is a little too close to my face, stranger. If you introduce yourself first.
Oh, we have. I think it's time to go.
so I have everything I think I need, or know of everything I need for a divination-based onomancy.
You do, yeah.
Okay, so we should go to that cabin and sleep for the night.
Yeah, you can pencil into your features, something about just onomancy and mastery of divination, and they can add other schools on there as you gain them if you desire to.
You were trained in the school of Pontilix. Wait, where's his name?
And yeah, no, you got it.
I did.
yeah.
It doesn't sound right whenever I say it out loud. I'm like, wait, I screwed that up. No, that's it. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys go to the cabin. There are quite a great deal of spiders. There's a snake in there too. Get rid of the snake. You
Can
find
Manasa like talk to?
yeah.
So
I mean, if you have that spell prepared,
what spell?
talk to animals
Talk to animals.
Speak with
Level 1.
animals.
or speak with animals. Yeah.
I don't have it saved.
Can Argyle talk to animals?
Let me see if I have.
I think
Elvar can.
Are you're a bear totem, right?
Yeah, bear totem.
You
I
can,
have.
it's a
speak
ritual
with
cast.
Yeah, speak with animals.
It's a 10-minute ritual cast, I believe.
So
Can you
Argyle
tell
could
all these
just, like,
spiders to get the
tell 'em
fuck
to
out of here?
leave. Like, can you just leave for the night? You can come back tomorrow.
Or just tell them to like stay in their corners and so
Yeah.
we won't kill them in the night.
Yeah,
Just leave us alone for the night.
You gonna do that?
yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yep.
All right. Yeah.
Like,
You
hey, little
concentrate
dudes.
for like 10 minutes, and then like, yeah, you just like kind of lean over. And... What do you tell them?
Just like, hey, little dudes, can you come back tomorrow? we're
they
gonna
just-
try to get some. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
And it'd be like, we're gonna try to get some sleep and stuff, and that would be cool if you could do that.
Yeah. The one spider looks up at you and goes, "Yeah, sure thing, buddy." And then they all like turn around and they just start like all these spiders like start skittering out. You see the snake like crawls into the corner, and you see the kind of hole in the back corner that he crawls out of. And
Man,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure that spider smoked like a pack a day.
Like, our girl gets jump scared a little bit when the spider responds. Never heard a spider talk to him before.
Yeah, Meat didn't hear anything. You know, he just only our girl heard the chain
Yeah.
smoker spider.
You would have just been reacting to like our girl jumping at the suddenly everything moving and the spider like seeming to look at him. Oh, what did he say? Did he insult you or scare you?
No, I've just never heard a spider talk before. It scared me a little
Oh.
bit.
Your snake appears on your shoulder and kind of like twists way around your neck, our girl.
And that's something that we can't see, right?
No, you can all see the snake. The snake just randomly kind of poofs in and out of existence. every
Yeah,
once in
he's just a familiar that decided to attach itself to me, so everyone can
Snake.
see it. Snake.
All right.
a
Well,
while. Extra sneaky snake. Yeah. So what were you gonna say? Listen.
oh, I was just curious. Between this session next, or is it gonna be a specific spell, or?
Well,
like-
what spells do you got?
I was gonna use like some form of scrying, I'm guessing, but like be able to understand the like location and whatever.
Yes, you absolutely think that is. Are you gonna do that now?
I'm gonna work on. I feel like before we sleep, I'm gonna try to add some more notes and like think up a spell.
Yeah. Scrying definitely. You think would be. You'd be able to massively improve on the spell's normal capabilities using the true name.
Okay. Do I feel like any divination spell? I feel like I can change now.
Pretty much, yeah. So I'll just add something beyond the normal capabilities of the spell, you know, when you use it.
Okay. I'm just curious what I have for divination now. I guess identify.
Identify, yeah.
I'm good to sleep then. After-
Action spells? Those
Yeah.
are divination, aren't they?
Detect magic. Yeah.
Oh no, wait.
But it has to. Does it? It all has to do with true names, right? So some of
Yeah.
it wouldn't be like.
So if you were trying to identify something Like identify can identify an effect on a person, like, you know, are they poisoned, or is there a spell affecting them or whatever.
Mhm.
You know, like a true name could identify something well beyond the, you know, capabilities of the spell, you know.
There's like an inherent power to it.
Yeah.
Like locate object, would I be able to? Is there like a locate person I might be able to do with a truce?
Locate creature?
Yeah, that's just
Yeah,
that's its own spell though, right? Locate
I
creature.
It
believe
is.
so. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 4th level spell. It's pretty high up spell. I don't know if this thing can
Oh
learn it.
yeah, probably.
Yeah, you think that like with locate creature, you could pretty much do it, like give it an unlimited distance, you know, to the target. You know, if
It
you know
boosts the
there's
range.
Oh wow. Yeah. Okay, I'll have to learn that spell when we get a chance.
Yeah, so you guys spend the night, get all your spell slots back and everything. You can you know, change around your prepared spells and stuff if applicable. Yeah, what do you guys think you're gonna do in the morning or the next day?
Probably try to locate the guy.
I'm
I
gonna
would
ask. I'm
assume.
gonna send a sending to my sim and see if he can find a locate creature scroll for me.
Okay.
And I'll put in. I'll give him like.
Can you learn locate creature?
Yeah, if I have a scroll.
Okay.
I
Roll a
believe.
D100.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's on the.
Could I
wizard spell
make
list.
a locate creature scroll?
Yes, you would be able to.
Well, how
Okay,
long-
so if he can't find one, then I'll make.
Okay. Yeah, there's not one right in Gauntlgram.
Okay.
So overnight, I would have learned locate creature. How long would it take me to make a locate creature? Or
4th level? Let's see.
yeah.
I have materials.
I am looking it up. 4th level spell, 1375 gold, so it costs you half that.
1375.
Which is 687 gold, and
I'll give
would
that
take you
to Manasa. 600.
would take you a little over 7 days.
Okay, so are we up for waiting 7 days? Or do we try to find it from somewhere else?
7 days for her to make it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then we could just travel around for that amount of time, and I'm sure we'll find it. We can go to Silvery Moon, where we probably have a better chance.
Yeah.
And we do what we came here to do, so we can go somewhere
I
more
kind of want
comfortable.
to get to know Pontilek more.
Might be here
So-
a while.
Are some of you gonna just like hang out in Mistledale for a few days while others go teleport around trying to find that scroll?
Sure.
Yeah, I guess Manasa can help.
I mean, I
I
can
can
hang out
always
here
come
and
back and
just
pick 'em.
meet you back at Silvery Moon in like a week or something.
Okay. I mean, can you get back in a week?
Oh, I can make it back to Silvery Moon, yeah.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah.
Insight check.
Hey, listen, you got your ring back from that one guy, right?
Oh shit.
I mean, I can go pick it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna send that guy ascending.
I'll go to Featherdale and pick up the ring from the guy.
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you sent him back. That's right. Okay.
I did.
Yeah,
I'm gonna send him ascending just so he doesn't know, or he.
Oh, just so he expects.
Yeah. Hey, that ring, need it back.
Call him by his name, Steve. He'll be more personal.
Steve, you're in Featherdale still, right?
Oh my God, where are you? I don't see you. I'm just hearing like words in my head. Like, yeah, I'm in Featherdale, and I got your ring. I ain't sold it yet. Like, I wasn't even thinking about it. I was gonna.
Alright. Yeah, he's still in Featherdale.
All right, I'll go to Featherdale first, and then I'll head to Silvery Moon. I'll probably actually go check on my orchard. I mean, I can do several travel via plants a day, so.
Yeah, and I can teleport all around. If you find the spell, how do I do this? You need sending to tell me that you found the spell. I'll send a sending to you every once in a while. Before I try to make a purchase to ensure you don't
Liston
have
and Manasa each give me 3 D100 rolls.
Ooh.
Yay, I'm not good.
So a 78, a 14, and a 38.
You guys pretty much check. All right, it takes you 3 days. You find a locate person scroll.
Okay.
I do.
Is locate creature
Manasa
or
finds it.
locate
Or it
person?
says, yeah, locate creature.
Are they the same, or are they two different spells?
Yeah, I think I made up locate person.
Okay.
Locate dude.
Okay, so like after my third failure, I'm gonna message her again and just be like, hey, any luck? I haven't found it on my end.
And I would probably be saying, I just found it. I'm about to buy it now.
How much?
They're selling it for 1,400 gold.
1,400 gold.
All right, I'll pay you back if you grab that for me.
Will do.
Do you guys talk by sendings? Do you like emote at all outwardly or say anything?
Smiley face.
Or is it just like an inner monologue thing?
I still
probably
don't
wouldn't talk out
know.
loud.
I feel like
Yeah, I would
at this
just
point,
look
I
like-
know I could do it in my mind, so I just do it in my mind.
Gotcha.
But I don't know about other people like sending it back.
Yeah, just I'm always wondering like if how people react to it or think they need to respond with it. Like some people might put a finger on their ear, just like I can't. Man, how do I talk to you? It sounds like it's coming from inside my head.
I would probably look like I'm praying. Because I'd probably be like looking up into the sky, just kind of like, yeah, we'll do. Like, you know,
Like a crazy person.
yeah, having a conversation with like nothing.
Got a deity up there or something?
Then
All right.
how long does it take for me to add it to my spellbook?
I think it's 8 hours and 200 gold.
Okay.
And yeah, so you guys hang out. Some of you hang out in Mistledale. Some of you go scroll shopping. I'll tack on that extra day for the scribing the locate creature, and we will start next session 4 days later. If anybody has anything they want to do in those 4 days, just like put it in general chat or in our DM and individual chat.
Am I getting a sending saying that you guys found your stuff in 4 days and I should meet you up? Otherwise, Galavar's just gonna wait another 3 days in Mistledale.
Yeah. What you guys go back immediately after?
I mean, that's up to Liston. I'm perfectly happy to spend some time at my orchard or on my boat.
I'll just meet Manasa wherever. First, I'll meet Manasa wherever she found the scroll, learn the scroll there, and then once it's learned, I can send a message to everybody asking where to meet. I don't know if everyone who broke up in Mistledale or where Galavar is, but I guess we can return to Mistledale to find everyone.
Cool. Yeah, so you'll reconvene all back in Mistledale
In 4 days.
in 4 days.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Cool.
I would have picked up the ring and given it back to Liston when I gave him.
Yes, cool. Thank you.
All right, and with that, we're going to end for the night. Thanks everybody for coming. Hope you had a good time.
Hey, good
Yeah,
demo.
it was hilarious.
We'll get
I had
into the good stuff.
really good time tonight.
Alright.
I see fun things in the future.
Bye, stream.
Yeah.
Bye, stream.
Hi, stream.
Bye, stream.